Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Smith. I'm here in Honolulu on Friday the 13th, and I've got with me Joe Obayashi, who was in the 522nd Field Artillery Battalion. He was a Jeep operator in 1945.
Is it 45?
Was it 45? It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that was during the time when the concentration camps were being liberated. And Mr. Obayashi was there and got to see firsthand the conditions that some of the prisoners of war lived in and what it was like for them. So, Mr. Obayashi, when you saw these prisoners, what did they look like to you?
Well, majority of them was like a skeleton, wearing no clothes. They all had striped clothes. Some of them were able men, walk normal. But most of them, I would say most, some of them were crawling. They cannot walk. It was a pitiful sight, actually.
That's what I've heard, that they actually, you could see their bones. They were so thin. They were starving.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that part of it because they were wearing no clothes.
Right.
But it seems that way because of their hands, They were pretty thin, actually.
And sometimes the Americans had offered some food, but you couldn't give them a lot of food, could you?
No. Yeah, they asked for it, but in a way that probably was good because we can hardly understand them.
Right.
Okay. So what our intention was, not intention, but what we did was give the ones that we had, think that's enough, and that's about it. So they may ask for more, but we didn't know what they were saying.
But there was no violence? They weren't rushing
no.
at you saying, feed me, feed me?
No, not at all.
Good.
In fact, they were taking turns, to accept the food, Not like, give me,
Right, they were probably so weak.
Well, it could be weak, but I think, to me, I felt like that's their custom. I don't know why, but because when I see them and talk to them, they feel natural. They're like a normal person, but you can tell that they're pretty weak.
Right. How about the what it looked like when you see these concentration camps? The conditions were terrible. The people were obviously starving. What did it smell like there? Can you remember that?
No, we didn't get too close to that part of it.
Okay.
Because we were on the Jeep all the time.
Right.
Because knowing that if I leave the Jeep, I might lose the Jeep. But, so we stay with the Jeep all the time, so we didn't go really close to it.
All right. Well, we'll stop now, and we'll come back in a few minutes and talk about some of the other things that Mr. Obayashi saw.